Right guys, part two. I've spread it all out in my tin and now I'm going to put the last bits of cherry, just push them down into the sponge. There we go. Put that in the oven now for 30 minutes on 150 degrees electric fan oven. I don't know what it is, gas, you'd have to Google it. It's only use electric. 30 minutes, it should be well risen. Don't open the oven before 30 minutes unless you think it's burning, but it will sink. It is a bugger for sinking, this recipe. So I'll leave it flat out for 30 minutes. Then I'll look through the glass. If it's nicely raised and it's looking really brown and golden, I'll test it. Test it with a cocktail stick. If it comes out wet, it needs another couple of minutes. If it comes out dry, it's ready. So I'll show it you when it comes out. It's done, guys. See, it doesn't rise a lot, does it? With the self-raising flour and baking powder. But if I'd have took it out sooner or looked at it sooner, it would have sunk. You can see it can easily sink. You can see in the middle there. But it's absolutely delicious. Right, it's cooled down enough now. I'm going to put a little bit of icing on. I've not made a great deal of icing. Mum's not keen on a lot of icing. So I think this should be enough. Like I say, I'm giving half of it to my friend whose husband has been poorly, and her mum's poorly at the moment as well, and she's in the next ward, sorry, the next bay to my mum. So get well soon, Carol. It's the respiratory ward, so they've all got like breathing problems on that ward, chest infections and what have you, pneumonia. So, and to anybody that likes watching me push it into corners and cover every bit of cake, I'm not doing that with this one. So I'm sorry to say it won't be going in the corners, it's not enough. But that's how my mum likes it. She don't like, she'd rather have it without icing, I think, but I think it looks nicer, doesn't it, with a bit of icing on top. A few cherries. And I know this is my friend Alison, whose mum's in hospital. This is her husband, Neil. This is his favourite cake. And he's been quite poorly too. Frank is here, my grandson from next door. He's been cleaning his other nana's windows today for money because he's saving up for this drum kit. So he gets his spending money off me every week and he's saving it up, gets a bit of spending money, a couple of quid. So I've told him if he wants to do my windows tomorrow, he can do, because they're ready for doing inside. I have window cleaner on outside so he can do inside. I won't give him too much to do. Bless him. They're off school this week in Preston for half term. I don't know if everybody's off round the country, but ours are off. get ready for a half term, don't they? They get really tired. You can see I'm starting to wilt on that last week before the break up. I don't know how they carry them bags to school, them backpacks. They're so heavy. No wonder a lot of people have back problems these days. It's probably from the backpacks. There we go. Just going to let that set a bit, and then I'm going to cut it up and put it in 2 different boxes, one for Mum and one for Alison. Chocolate fudge icing. I could just dive in it. That's for my nephew's cake.